Previously on Kitchen Nightmares.
Get the out right now!
Burger Kitchen may have only been open for 16 months, but it has already caused a lifetime of pain.
Can't do this. Not this, you know?
And humiliation.
I would be better off as a brain surgeon than you running this restaurant.
This small LA restaurant was the dream of Alan Saffron.
Some people have called me a meat sculptor.
And he was willing to do anything to keep it open.
Where did the money come from?
Now, my son Daniel, he inherited some money too.
I was managing his money, so I actually took part of that money.
Did your son Daniel know?
Well, of course, he knew eventually.
What?
I kind of forced him into it by taking his money.
Unfortunately, a father's dream has become a son's nightmare.
My dad still treats me like a child. It almost makes me want to cry.
10 menus.
More. Over 20. Over 20 different menu changes.
Wow.
The restaurant is a complete disaster, and son Daniel not only resents his father,
I don't trust him anymore.
but his relationship with his mother Jen has been ruined.
Is he doing a natural for 44?
Yes, he is doing a natural for 44.
Chef Ramsay quickly discovered that the food was horrible,
One word for this. Meow. Cat food. Disgusting.
that Alan was delusional,
The office trashed us terribly. They were also deleting 5-star reviews.
and the family was falling apart.
You didn't even stand up for your wife of 35 years.
There was also a struggle for power between Jen and what was their 10th head chef, David Blaine.
I follow the recipes as I am told by the owners, and if I try to change the recipes, I am tossed out of here.
No, he does have a lot of control in the kitchen.
That's not true, Chef.
Then, in a horrific dinner service where customers were miserable
14, we need less cooked fries, and this is too rare.
Look at this.
and nobody got along,
What does it say?
It says junior burger
Okay,
with fries.
that's a junior cheeseburger with fries. Let's go with it.
a stressed-out Daniel
Table 2 is not going to have 42 guests.
and a fed-up Chef David
I'm going to jump over the side of this thing and knock your ass out.
went to war.
Oh, you are. Come here right now, man. Come here right now. No, get out of here. You want to threaten me? You're done, all right? You threaten me? Get the out of here. Get the out of here. You're done. Goodbye.
Chef David returned, demanding to be paid,
You fired me. I need a $1,000 paycheck right now. Now give me my check.
and to take another shot at Jen.
It's between me and you and the use and need a Prozac.
The evening ended with another fight about money,
And you can put the money in tomorrow for us?
What meal?
I don't think so.
this time between Alan and Daniel's girlfriend Wendy.
Danny's not giving you any more money. He's already giving you too much, and I'm sorry, that's pissing me
It's
off.
not your choice.
And after a night of complete chaos, Daniel was truly devastated.
This is crazy.
Can't do it, you know.
Go outside. Come on. Take over you. Let's go. Come on. Yeah.
Tonight, it's the unbelievable conclusion of Burger Kitchen. Will Chef Ramsay be able to convince Daniel to stay in the business?
It's a disaster.
Will the family be able to resolve their differences?
No, enough.
You don't want to miss what happens
How dare you lie?
when new shocking issues are revealed.
You're killing me.
It's intense, it's outrageous, and it's the biggest challenge Chef Ramsay has faced all year.
Don't cry.
That's tonight on a special edition of Kitchen Nightmares.
Danny.
No, shut up. Shut up.
What is that?
Disgusting crap. You're done.
I'm done.
I'm not done.
Shut the place down.
Get out of here.
That is amazing.
I just can't thank you enough. I can't do this. I'm sorry.
It's not fair, buddy. It's not fair.
Yeah. This is the first thing they've asked for. Danny, come here, little boy, buddy. Yeah, what the is that, man? Are they treating this like a game? Is this like a game to them? It's like, let's see if we can get them correct tonight. I just want to laugh and I want to cry. It's just insane, you know.
Listen, I see what you're going through. I understand fully now. Okay? It's a disaster.
Yeah.
I've never seen such a fragmented business. My God. And the chefs like that?
And they even threatens to beat me up. I'm gonna take that, man.
It's ridiculous.
I just finally cracked. I didn't think this would happen. Wendy's been warning me that it's all just being bottled up and you're just gonna have a breakdown.
Here's the sad news. None of this is your fault. And yet you seem to be the only one taking responsibility. But Mum and Dad are dreaming, you know that.
I know.
You're feeding their dreams and getting yourself further and further in the and you finally realise what's happening. So you've now got to take the reins. You've got no choice now. You have got to stand up on your own 2 feet and not tolerate this.
I know I'm crying.
Come on. I've got your back. Because I can see what it means to you.
Thank you. That's all I can say. Thank you.
But you're the only reason I'm staying here, I'm telling you.
Thank you.
Do you know why? Because you're sincere.
You actually do pretty much have a pretty big heart. You do. Thank you. Thank you for this. You know, I've never had someone actually, like, help, you know? Thank you.
Hang on in there, okay?
What?
After witnessing one of the most dysfunctional restaurants he has ever seen,
Good morning. Come in. Please, take a seat.
Chef Ramsay knows it's time for a not-so-subtle wake-up call.
First of all, I wanted to get you out of the restaurant. That was important, yeah?
Thank you.
And what better way to do that than bring you to an amazing little theatre and a little show. We all like a show, right? Believe me, this is quite a show. Ladies and gentlemen, may I present the Yelpers. Good morning. Wow, there's a lot of Yelpers.
Chef Ramsay had the absolute nerve to reach out to Yelpers. They are deliberately attacking my restaurant.
Wow. They're the actual Yelpers.
Every Yelper lies. They hurt and damage restaurants by doing this.
Okay, Alan, listen carefully. You were 100% convinced that those negative reviews were part of a conspiracy. Is there a plot against you from Yelp to close this business?
No question in my mind.
Alan, there's someone I'd like you to meet. This lady is the community manager for Yelp, Katie Burbank.
Hi. Alan, I know that you're very frustrated, but they're all real. We're all real. All of our reviews mean something. It's feedback for you to use however you'd like.
Hi. I'm a big rooter for you guys. I am. And I wanted to love your burger so bad. Like, I love burgers. And I didn't.
We came in expecting to spend $26 on an amazing burger. It wasn't amazing.
I was expecting an explosion of flavor, but I pretty much didn't taste anything.
What I got in the burger was an extremely unflavorful, huge piece of meat that had the consistency of a nasty loaf of meatloaf. I absolutely detest what's served at your restaurant.
I'm not like an avid Yelper. In fact, I created the account just to comment on your place because that burger was so disappointing.
In the end, it was a big poo smear of a horrible experience. I too signed up for Yelp just to write a review, and it was the one and only Yelp review we have ever written.
Interesting that customers are purposely opening accounts to post a comment.
Wrote a review. I received a response from you that basically told me I didn't know what I was talking about, and it was essentially my fault that I had a bad review.
I wrote my review on Yelp only to be met with sort of a barrage of emails from you. And you told me that you thought we were the competition, and you told me that you thought we were out to get you. At one point, you threatened to turn us over to the hate crime division of the LAPD.
Instead of saying, sorry, come back in, I will make it better, it was kind of an attack. And to me, it felt like maybe this place is hopeless because they're not taking the criticism. Like, is this place doomed?
Jen, am I keeping you up, darling? Would you like a blanket?
I was angry at my mom for falling asleep. I don't know what she was trying to pull there.
We've been here 10 minutes, and I'd like you to look good, but to watch you sit there and snore, I think is the height of bad manners.
I was incredibly frustrated. I thought this is not going to work.
Unbelievable. I mean, unbelievable. They're customers.
No, you're missing my point completely. This is what's driving me nuts. Every single one of these people here, everyone, you,
Enough of this. This is ridiculous. You have to stop caring about Yelp. He's trying to get you off of this, man.
You're missing my point.
No, I'm not missing the point. You are so obsessed with this becoming 5 stars, 4 stars.
No.
It's an arbitrary number, man. You're concerned about this so much, and these people are actually honest. They told you that they have terrible time.
Don't appreciate
It's
this.
ridiculous. You make excuses.
Danny,
I don't care
Danny,
about Yelp.
Danny.
I only care about
Danny.
food. Delivery. No, enough.
Chef Ramsay gathered Yelpers to prove to the family and to the staff the real damage they have caused to their reputation.
You were 100% convinced that those reviews were part of a conspiracy.
And to show Alan that this is not a conspiracy.
No, you're missing my point.
Enough of it. This is
Program?
ridiculous. And these people are actually honest. They told you that they have terrible time.
Don't appreciate
It's
this.
ridiculous. You make excuses.
Danny,
I don't
Danny,
care about Yelp.
Danny,
I only care about
Danny.
food. Delivery.
Okay.
No, enough.
Afraid to talk now, especially the way my son blasted me.
Alan, he didn't blast you. He just told you that you're worrying about the wrong things. Okay, there's someone I'd like you to meet. The owner and the executive chef of the Foundry on Melrose. Eric, good morning, sir. Eric's going to give a little insight to how he deals with Yelp.
You know, one of the things that I think you always have to be very careful of when it comes to Yelp is you can't look at these and take them as personal attacks and try to adjust them. At the end of the day, it's not personal. If it was personal, they'd come up and tell it to your face. You know, I get 1-star reviews, I get 5-star reviews, I get the whole board. You know, even my grilled cheese sandwich, everybody says it's the best sandwich around. I have Yelp reviews that say it's the worst sandwich I've ever had. And what do? Do I change the grilled cheese? No. But if 18 people tell me my burger is under-seasoned, 18 of them are telling me that, there's got to be a problem. And it's worth looking at.
And like he said, if there's 18 complaints about one particular item, trust me, we've got it wrong. So we move and we change course. We take Yelp as an advantage to reposition ourselves. And we listen to a consensus. That's what we do.
The only thing I ever get wrong on is I don't like unfairness. I was focused on that wrongly, and I apologize.
Look, any review that you get from somebody is feedback. And if you're too obsessed about why they're saying it and not what they're saying, you're going to find yourself in trouble.
Thank you.
Chef Ramsay, maybe I'm obsessed and I'm wrong. I agree with you. I'll never, ever speak about this again. And I appreciate it enormously because I hope we can learn from this and improve.
Hopefully, something got through to my dad, but he's stubborn. The guy has a gift of blissful ignorance. A gift.
We have to get back to the restaurant, and we've got a lot to do. I trust you're going to give us one more go, Burger Kitchen, and thank you for your patience this morning, giving up your day to be here. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Okay, let's go.
Now that Chef Ramsay has gotten through to Alan about his so-called Yelp conspiracy.
Forget it.
Okay.
Gone from my
Good.
mind.
We're over Yelp.
He now moves on to a much bigger problem of the restaurant.
There's something else that I need to talk to you all about. There is so much tension in this restaurant from this family. It is extraordinary. And the only way this business can move forward is if we clear the air. First of all, who runs the restaurant? Who's in charge of the restaurant, really?
By default, it seems that I am. I don't want to be.
Come on.
I'm serious.
He wanted full control.
He wanted full control.
That's exactly he can do what he
That's
wants.
exactly what I'm saying. Wendy's a liar.
Let me ask you this then. Do you not trust Daniel?
I trust him 100%. Of course, Wendy believes I don't.
Why don't you trust your father? What is the one big reason that you don't trust him?
I don't trust you because of how you opened this restaurant.
I put in $250,000. You put in $250,000. That's a total of $500,000.
Dad, I never put $250,000 into this.
So you didn't give permission for your father to sort of look after?
No, never. I want to be on the paperwork. I want evidence of how much I actually own.
That's why I put it with the accountant.
Well, it's just always the same excuse, you know? Maybe we need a new accountant.
Danny is getting taken advantage of, and he's being worked his ass off, and he's not even given a chance to even, like, feel bad.
Excuse me, Wendy, you don't have a right to be cruel.
I'm tired of this.
Third person constantly.
You get paid, he doesn't. There's no cash in the cash register.
Do I get paid? Name it.
Didn't get paid.
Prove it.
Prove it. Go look at the book.
Go look at the checkbook.
Go and get the checkbook right now.
Yeah.
I have not been paid. I repaid a loan
No,
because I
didn't get
no loan
paid.
for my rent. And you've got $160,000 in the
pay his rent with his own money that he was making.
How dare you lie? I've been off the salary